fans, this is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Makalele. Pirlo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yaya Toure. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Makalele. Nedved.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Thuram. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. And he was quick to react. Pirlo. Takes a shot! Oh, bang on target. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Hullet. Roberto Carlos swings in. Up he goes! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
And that's gone loose. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Nedved. Oh, super ball! If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Nedved! And he welcomes it in. It's Ibrahimovic! It's bounced back off the post. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Hazard. Here's Vieira. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Šeško. Great ball if he can get there. Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. Van Dijk. Šeško. Out towards the flank. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he can clear it away. Looking for the run. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Chelsea given another corner. Corner number 2 then. That is lovely. Roberto Carlos. And he just... Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Chelsea have their third corner. Oh, smashing header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance miss, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Roberto Carlos. Yaya Toure is always looking to break lines. That's a corner kick. Bale plays it short. And here's Bale. Played into the middle. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And here's Hullet. Bale. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Searching pass he's played there. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And that has left him in a heap. Lam. Makaleli.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
They get a throw in. It's a promising position. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Bellingham. Now it's Hazard. Now he's got space here. Can he latch on to this? Lam kept aware and did it. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Ferdinand. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Out to the right. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram. Bellingham. And it's Yaya Toure. Makaleli cuts it out. Roberto Carlos. Foot in. Vieira. And it's Yaya Toure. Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hullet. Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. He's cut it out, and it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found a way through. Lahm plays it in. Van Dijk tries to clear. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Yellow or red? It is red. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Rafael Varane played out towards the right wing. Pirlo. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Chelsea are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Makaleli now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Madrid perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Tries to play it through. He's in a great position here. Roberto Carlos. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 4 coming up here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Nice looking ball. Now it's Bale. Now it's Hullet. Pirlo. Pirlo charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well timed, excellent interception. Maldini. It's Pirlo. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And now the breakaway. Looking for options for movement. And he plays one through.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
They're up to 5 corners now. He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Vieira! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And here's Bale. And this is Bale.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's having a shot! Oh, yes, it's there! And surely that has won the day! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Knocks it into space. He's found some decent chance! Roberto Carlos with the clearance. Hullet. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Hazard taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Madrid leave it late.